welcome back to the show. It's that time we do letters and we kick our guest out of their chair. You know, I think Spooky Boo wanted to stay for the letter segment, which is a first because most guests don't want to be around during our letter segment. Anyways, we're going to get back to The Undertaker and his pals in a moment, but first we've got to read our mail from you. What do we got, Mr. Livingston? And what are you doing with my mirror? Admiring yourself. Well, we can show you. You're fetching enough. I need that to fix this. All right, so first one is from Mark Marin. Is it Mark from Marin?
Difficult to say.
Well, did it have a stamp or like a return thing?
There's no from in.
Oh, all right. So he says, Dear Creature Features, I love your show. Excellent job. I used to watch the original with my mum. Thank you for putting in the effort it takes to preserve and improve on a classic. Do you see that? We're preservationists. We're like the curator in a museum of horror.
The Hysterical Society.
The Hysterical Society. You're good at these jokes. He's getting better. He's getting a bit better. All right, thanks for writing. Mark from Marin or Mark Marin? I don't know which one. Oh, it's a long one.
It's for you.
Am I reading the whole thing or should I just fold it in half? I could do this and it'll be quick. No, I'm going to read the whole thing because I see compliments. I'm going to read it all. All right, this one is from Dan the Man in Oakland. Oh, he put Dan Clark. That's a good name, Clark. All right, so Vincent, I saw you singing at Zetro's AC/DC show and you looked at home on the stage. So that was that thing that Zetro invited. So he invited, Zetro, the singer for Exodus, has a band called AC/DC, and it's like a cover band. They play AC/DC songs.
Tribute band, I believe he called it.
Tribute. It's a tribute to AC/DC. And he dragged me up on the stage for a song. It was fun.
Indeed.
Well, I had a few drinks, but I remembered the lyrics, so it was all right. All right, and he goes on, one would think you may have done that before, maybe once or twice. However, I was disappointed that Livingston didn't join you with his bagpipes. You're right, you know. What was that song they do? It's a long way to the rock. Long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. They have bagpipes at the beginning. He goes on, Zetro did a killer job with your new opening song that he did. And I hope we will see more of him after Exodus finishes their tour of Europe. We do as well, Dan. Love your show. We love you, Dan. Thanks for writing. And our last note of the night. How are you, Tangella? You all right? I like the way you did your eyes tonight. They're quite blue. Close them. Close your eyes. There you go. Now put your head up. There we go. Now we could see the glitter. I like it when she glitters. All right, this one is from Grant Luckman in Toronto, Canada. That's one of the farthest places we've reached. Toronto.
South Africa, I believe, was the furthest.
That I said one of the furthest, but you know it snows. It's snowing right now, I bet, in Toronto. I hope you're keeping warm, Grant. All right, he goes, Dear Creature Features, I like your show. I like soup too. Especially minestrone, as long as it doesn't have those little things that look like peas but taste like rat turds. Oh, I like your guests too. Kathy Garver was an interesting get, but having her on your show kind of seems like taking Grandma to a heavy metal show. Who's next? Betty White? I would like to have Betty White on the show. She would be wonderful.
She's quite humorous.
She is. Why don't you have Meatloaf on the show? We had Meatloaf the other night for dinner, right?
Not that Meatloaf.
Oh, he's talking about... Oh, all right, I know. Why don't you have Meatloaf on the show? He was great in Fight Club and sings better than you do. Well, of course he does. I'm not a singer. Thanks for writing, Grant Luckman in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're cold up there. All right, that's it for letters. If you'd like to send us a letter, send it to this email address appearing right here by my foot. And if you'd like to send it to us in the post, send it to the address appearing by my knee. Quite simple. We'll be right back with Spooky Boo, but first let's get back to The Undertaker and his pals. Stay with us.
Hello, this is Nigel from Newark, California. Just want to let you know you make our Saturday nights nice and spooky. Keep it up, man. Keep up the good work, mate.